Hello, I am Thomas Iverson, President of EHPT. Very welcome indeed to this EHPT takeoff.
October 3rd, 1997. A lone train pulls into Aura Station at 7:26 in the morning. A train filled with expectancy. Almost 700 participants crowded onto the platform to the welcoming sounds of the Östersund Symphonic Band. And what better way to begin a kickoff conference for a company ready to lead the way into the future of convergence? A company that knows the importance of working together in close harmony. Since it was early in the morning, a good solid breakfast agreed with all before they began their mission. These are the people of EHPT. Anxiously, they gathered before the great curtain, awaiting the revelation of their destiny. But this was only the first step on their journey to the stars.
As we soon are departing, we kindly ask you to enter the spacecraft and be seated.
Plasma cells charged to capacity. Standing by to engage primary ignition.
Hold, we have an audio message.
Welcome to EHPT Intergalactic Flight Service, the launch of 1997. You're about to enter a journey through time and space, to boldly go where no company has gone before. In a moment, we will take off, but first a few precautions. You have no need for cellular phones during intergalactic traveling, so please turn them off. Remain in your seats at all times during the flight. It might get bumpy if we hit asteroids. However, the power shields will keep us safe. There will be no serving during the flight, but we will stop for refreshments later this morning. Stand by for takeoff.
Control. All engines running. Guidance computer locked in. Standing by to launch.
All ground personnel, clear the firelight. All ground personnel, clear the firelight. Launch control indicator on. You are cleared to launch.
Very much.
But who would lead them? Who could guide them into this unknown territory?
Very welcome here aboard this spaceship. My name is Jonas Hallberg, and I'm very happy to see you all here.
Seeing 700 people, we are close to 700 people now gathered in this room, and I feel the power and the energy. Just before we got here, we passed 1 billion Swedish crowns.
1 billion Swedish crowns!
Telecoms now is still the fastest growing industry in the world, by far.
We need to be more customer oriented. And I want to ask you, who will be responsible for this? Who will have to think about this in everyday work? Well, it's you. And it's you. And it's you. And it's you.
And very quickly you get a funny definition of true convergence. Well, it's not really what you think it is, you know, it's not BS and OSS. So you have a wonderful opportunity there, an almost unique time and market opportunity to say you're the one company who does that or can do it. The key words there in the converging worlds of BSS and OSS, and in all the areas we're working, we're bringing those systems together. Our service definition, which is your products and services, activation, which you know well, getting people up and running, assurance, managing faults, and then usage, collecting revenue. Now, it is equally amazing, again, that if there's one company that can sell me this message, right, it's you guys. You do have a very, very unique set of products and an equally unique, and I mean this very, very sincerely, an equally unique set of people. You just need to get out there now.
This is the mission statement that we have communicated so far in EHPT, and this is the task we have got from our owners. They expect us to move to an independent software vendor. They expect us to generate high growth and high profit in the telecom management market. Pioneering telecoms convergence. That is how we like to position EHPT now and communicate. And I really feel good now, having listened to this sort of presentations and messages, that this is a very competitive and true positioning of EHPT today. And if we elaborate this on what do we mean by this now? We say pioneering, we say convergence. This is a little bit more explaining. We are saying that we are pioneering the convergence of communication services. Like Brendan said, explained here, fixed, mobile convergence, internet services, all these combinations now of services to the subscribers. We also are pioneering the convergence of operations and business support processes. And we have used the word process here really to emphasize it's not only about systems. It's about the systems used for the processes. And thirdly, we are pioneering the convergence between telecommunications and computer competencies. For, of course, the competitiveness of telecom operators and service providers.
Attention! We have arrived to planet Team Spirit. Make sure to bring all your personal belongings and exit to your right.
One of the most important assets a company has is its corporate spirit, its esprit de corps, its team spirit. Call it community if you like, but it builds on people not just learning to work with one another, but to enjoy being with one another. Sharing, caring, striving, reaching towards a common goal. EHPT is a company on an adventure, pioneering a new area of technology, and they aim to have fun doing it.
This is a takeoff for you and me. It will be thrilling out in space. We're on a starship named EHPT, and together we will win the race. We have a vision to be number one and to bring the best out of you. From a position out among the stars, we know what we have to do. Convergence, convergence. We are the future. We are the shining star. We are the pioneers in communication. Through dedication from you and from me, will bring us much higher. We are the EHPT.
On Planet Team Spirit, the employees of EHPT had a chance to see new sides of each other. Special glimpses which brought them closer through playful exercises which helped them to develop mutual trust, reliance, and a commonness of goal. Though this is only a game, the real world is not. The real market will demand a team welded together for success.
We are the future. We are the shining star. We are the pioneers in communication. Through dedication
Aura was a time of preparation and a time of dreams.
Welcome to the year 2002.
How much money do you make now?
We have a turnover of around 5 billion Swedish crowns, and with the change in currency now, that's around $1 billion US. I suggest we move ahead now and listen to the strategies and the current activities in the business lines and in sales and marketing.
We have made the first product this year called EXS, a very simple system to manage the EXE software. And this has opened the door to a lot of operators who couldn't even spell the word TMOS. We couldn't have a meeting with them. That's why it's very important that we go back on the install base, develop the new feature that they want. And also this application, as you may know, they are mission-critical applications which are now used more and more across the organization of the operator. And there are plenty of new features to be developed.
We must go, as a company, EHPT, must go much more aggressive in a program in trying to line up and educate and set up models for working with new system integrators.
Okay, our vision in business line OSS is that our standard products will be the preferred choice to customers and partners. And we will reach this by first of all having very strong functionality, but also to make these applications so flexible so they can be used in many different environments.
A customer value in services exists of what we do, but also how we do it. And to be able to deliver good value on the how side and also on what side, it's important that we all are satisfied with EHPT and with our job.
We are going to build up offices around the world. We are starting up in some places, other which is very close to come up is New Delhi in India. We saw some example last night, how they can look like down there. We are going to open up in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Continue our growth in US. It's going to be 400 people in 5 years from now, so we have to start, and we have to move quickly. We are going to move up into Europe, move out into Europe, like in Düsseldorf for the German-Swiss market. We have our good friends already in place down in Grenoble. And we look at UK, we can take care of one of the biggest telecom markets in the world. Then we are going to look on the rest, and the rest of the world we're going to split and we're going to move it into different regions over the next coming 12 to 18 months. On, off. So, but this is what's everything about. Be accessible, be close to your customer, and we will have a marvelous future together.
But I think one of the biggest challenges that we face in marketing is to create a global market visibility of EHPT as an independent software company.
But there is one thing, I think, which is the most important thing if you really shall grow and if you really shall continue to grow. You know what that is? That is the willingness to grow. And Thomas was not hesitating about his willingness to grow when we looked upon the scenario in the year 2002. There is a tremendous willingness, and of course there has to be a tremendous willingness in the whole organization in order to make this true. You cannot grow by accident. You have to go for it.
A new financial model, two new concepts of product contribution and market contribution, as well as increased focus on these financials and business control. These will be the key enablers for us to be a successful independent software vendor.
Everyone coming into the company, and all of us already there, need to think about continuous development. Coming into a learning organization where we pay attention to the competences that are vital for the business success of the company. We are trying currently in a project with Scientific Generics to identify those competences that are key to our business, that are our core competences.
The project has been ongoing since January this year, and we are shooting for an implementation January 1998. It is a customer-focused project, and the core business processes within EHPT has been the main focus for improvement, in combination with an integrated software package from SAP.
A focused effort is being planned for 1998 that will substantially impact our methods, tools and processes within the time-to-market flow. Key enabler here is NT and Internet technologies, complemented with a few spearhead technologies from other vendors.
The premises will encourage openness and also spontaneous meetings by having all common areas located as hubs in the activity areas of the premises. The result should contribute both to a creative development of the work as well as to job satisfaction for the individual employee.
All right, Opus 1, 66%. A winner. And Opus 2, 15%. Opus 3, 18%.
The crane puts its fingers together. A lot of chest here. Inhale, think big. Exhale. Right, a lot of chest. Inhale, expand.
We have formulated our Lodestar. We have discussed it, but even more than that, we can even sing about our Lodestar. We have talked about the importance of a one-company high-growth culture, which we will, as we have said, continue to work with now for the next 2 quarters and then forever. We have sort of underlined the importance and said we will work more with that. And then we have showed to you key enablers that we currently are working with, that we think are critical at this point in time. So now I think it is enough of talking. Let's get going. Let's take off. So let's move towards the Lodestar and 2002.
With those inspiring words, President Thomas Iverson called for EHPT to go forth and conquer. But before conquering, there was time for one more party, filled with good times and good food. EHPT has a unique opportunity. No other company in the world is positioned to lead the telecom industry into the convergence of technologies as is EHPT. The resources are there. The people are ready. The future is now.